listen, you know, I dislike sexual assault as much as the next guy. That's some bad stuff. Rape, boo, don't like it. But
Alright, I've been indulging in this wacky thing we call anime for a very long time now. And I just need y'all to hear me out for a second. Sexual assault in anime has got to be the most inappropriately used theme within the history of the genre. And I'm not talking like the power of friendship trope over here. I quite literally mean that the subject of sexual assault in a lot of these shows is just shoved in for absolutely no reason, solely because the theme exists. And it makes you really wonder, when they use this theme in certain series, what benefit actually comes from it? You know, you sit there for 5 minutes thinking about it, and then after all that thinking, you got the fucking slap scene with Kiara from Redo of Healer. Yeah. But anyway, let's get into it. Alright, so I already know what y'all are gonna say, bro. Hero. Japan has a different culture around sexual themes on television. Or the typical hero, it's all on TV, what does it matter anyway? Well, in short, yes, this is fact. But here, what a lot of people don't understand is how wrong this shit is on a human level. From what y'all are saying, y'all are telling me that when some of these fucking mangaka create senseless and non-directional plot points and scenes like the prelude to Goblin Slayer, no one bats an eye. But when my favorite Minecraft YouTuber gets caught on that bullshit again, all of a sudden we gotta separate the content from the person and the community is in shambles once more. That's a joke, by the way. Please don't cancel me. But in all seriousness, if this trope was necessary in Goblin Slayer, then why the hell didn't the goblins kill the girl post-rape? This shit makes no sense. But anywho, yes, just because these are fictional characters on a screen does not make the excessive use of this trope okay. And I'm not saying that it shouldn't be an anime at all, because there are actually perfect uses of it throughout time, with examples like School Days, which yes, it's a reach, I know. We got Ghost Talker's Daydream, very good one that y'all should probably watch sometime. Hell, even Berserk, even though that shit was a little extreme, and many more. But then we have situations like Sword Art Online. Look at her, bro. And yes, I already know you dark fantasy fans are gonna have a field day with me over this shit because y'all are some fiends for some reason. But you cannot tell me that this end plot to season 1, with Asuna being the damsel in distress, was fucking necessary. Bruh, this strong, independent woman of a character kicks ass for literally half of the series up to this point against some men that are 3 times her fucking size. Brazzers ass type timing right here. And you're telling me that she can't defeat old man Jenkins over here, fucking Herbert the pervert, despite her literally breaking out of jail numerous times to get Mr. Kirito's always right and his fucking fan club to come play Captain Save-A-Ho. If this is deemed important to the plot, just to activate this man's shonen complex, this man's ability to grow some hair on his nuts for once, then you can't justify this being needed to progress the story. Come on, Reiki, what the hell are you doing? Nah, this shit isn't real, bro. Why the hell is it that anytime there's someone who's evil beyond reason in anime, they gotta have the same sex drive as Minnie Lab before the allegations drop? Bill Cosby has sex drive, Harvey Weinstein has sex drive, Trisha Paytas has sex drive, having dreams and shit, while Uncle Ben, these motherfuckers need to be locked up. Now I hear another motherfucker supporting anime, I'm fucking beating their ass. Hello, do you live in a literal GTA server and need protection from people like this on a bus, a train, or even a lift? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Bakugo Safety Keychain, designed to protect you from suspicious characters and 6-foot goth mommies alike. Warning, Hero World and affiliates have not tested this product and are not sponsored by the mentioned website. Any purchases that result in financial terror are at the discretion of the user and should be considered with high caution. And the integrity of products in the seller category are for forbidden measures only and not guaranteed to stop an assault. Please report all incidents to your local authorities as soon as possible. But with all that aside, this isn't even the beginning, as there's an even worse occurrence of this BS in the same exact series. Ladies and gentlemen, I bestow upon you SAO Alicization Episode 10. See, now this time around, people may get mad at me because this was actually reasonable for the plot's continuation, with Yu-Gi-Oh! Finally overcoming the laws embedded in the system code. But y'all can't excuse the fact that these motherfuckers were 12 at best. Like, what sick fuck let these kids be nearly deflowered for a plot point? That makes no sense to me. Like, I swear, I thought Asuna's case was bad. On multiple occasions, mind you. But this is honestly too far. Like, what the fuck? Like as a viewer, right now, right this second, I will Venmo you like $5 if you can come up with a valid reason for why this was needed. Why these two fucking sick pieces of shit decided to just take some random 12-year-olds that happen to be friends with Yu-Gi-Oh! And Kirito and do this just to prove a point that Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh! Are peasants and they aren't. Like, this wasn't even about anything. This was actually a quite literal measuring contest in its purest form. Man, fuck out of here. Be honest though, like, was this really necessary? Like, come the fuck on now. And let's get a little bit more serious here. Things in this conversation are sad enough with SA being so forced in anime in general. With SAO being a good example, but it's not the only one. There are many more. Especially Redo of Healer. We can't, y'all can't ignore that for much longer. I know it's been like 4 years since the series came out, but it's just, no. But it's even worse when you look at various Ereje titles and Japanese adult videos, as most of their plots literally end up being fueled by SA as if it's the only thing that permits attraction between two people. And in all honesty, it is with this theme that many people tend to forget that while these shows are just simple digital drawings and depictions on a TV screen, there are also digital drawings and depictions that are inspired by and generated as depictions of our daily lives, which leaves many desensitized to the topic, unfortunately, and allows for more and more problems in our actual real world to persist far longer than they actually should. And to make things worse, it's when you see how prevalent crimes are of SA in places that are influenced by concepts within anime, such as America and, more importantly, Japan itself, where in many cases you can say that it's almost normalized with low reports of crime because of how women really are treated by the people that are chosen to quote-unquote protect and serve. Or at least that's what Citizen says. I'm not from Japan, nor did I grow up there, so I can't say for certain. But, I mean, if you look at Japan's age of consent before 2020 and the crime statistics of SA and where they most commonly happen, it makes you really wonder how bad these problems really get at the end of the day. And I could only imagine as a dude what it feels like to live an entire life where bad things can happen to you and no one would ever even listen because of this systematic idea that was always crafted against them. But anywho, I've talked too much for today and have dug too deep. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.